Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's Siouxland Conference double duels with Central Lyon Georgia Little Rock, Okoboji HMS, and West Lyon. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be joined by Adam Topp and Mitch Lupkus shortly as we get ready for the last regular season duels of the year. The boys will have their Siouxland Conference tournament on Thursday in Sioux Center. That will be live here on the CL Broadcast Network. The girls Siouxland Conference tournament was held 2 weeks ago here in Rock Rapids. And the girls will have their state qualifying meet on Saturday over in, at least Central Lyon Georgia Little Rock is over in Sioux Center. I'll let you know where the other two teams are as soon as I look it up. But for now, we're going to go through all of our sponsors, and we have two of our senior interviews put together by Coach Jared DeBay's video and audio production class. We'll get those done here before we start. I'll be back with the start of our wrestling action right at 6 o'clock.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff. Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Super Defaults, local, true, insurance, real estate, all for you.
Hi, welcome to Lion's Den, where we get to know our seniors a little better. I'm Brianna, and this is Alexander Flores. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. What does your schedule look like for the second semester?
Okay, so I start off in band. From there, I go to economics, AP Calc, back to Dockers for government. After that, I get to go, I go to novel, and then I get to go home for about an hour. Then I come back for lifting and ag issues.
All right. What would you say your favorite class is this semester?
This semester, I think my favorite class is band, just because it's a real relaxed way to start the morning.
Yes, that does sound very nice. What do you say your hardest class is?
My hardest class is probably AP Calc. I've been struggling a little bit, but
I know. I struggle in that class too. Now, just looking at the 4 years of high school, what's been one of your favorite memories you've had?
One of my favorite memories, I think, would have to be just cheerleading in general, the football season. You really get to know your team good, and you get to create these great bonds with a bunch of girls that just wouldn't have happened otherwise. So
you mentioned you're in cheerleading. What other activities are you involved in here at Central Lyon?
Other activities, I am in band, jazz band. I am in girls wrestling, National Honor Society. I participated in international club. I'm also an FFA officer, and I think that's it.
Okay, that is quite the list. What are some of your team goals for girls wrestling?
For girls wrestling, this year we just want to, I think, 3-time conference champs, aiming for it here soon. Yeah.
All right, and what are some of your more personal goals?
Personally, I just want to make it past my first match at regionals.
Okay.
The last 2 years have been 0-2, so we're trying to do a little better there.
Yeah, you'll do it. What has been one of your favorite classes of all time you've taken here?
Of all time, I'd have to say either art independent study or psychology.
Okay, I loved psychology.
It's so interesting.
I know.
I just like the way Docker teaches his classes and structures them.
I love the way he teaches his classes. It's my favorite. What teacher or staff member has had the biggest impact on you here at Central Lyon?
I think out of everyone that I've known for the past 4 years, I think Mr. Jagger really. When I started girls wrestling, I had really low confidence, and I didn't think I could do much, especially I wasn't really an athlete. But after spending my last, 2 winters with him, and I don't know, he's just someone you can always go talk to, and who will always just be down to listen and give you advice. And I think he's really had a positive impact on.
Yeah, I think he's great. What are your plans for after high school?
After high school, I'm dedicated to go cheer at Dordt University, where I'm planning to major, I think, in finance, and I'm looking into possibly double majoring in finance and marketing. But
Oh, wow.
I'm not quite sure
Okay.
yet.
How did you get interested in finance career?
So, I used to think I wanted to go into the medical field, but after taking a few just like prep college courses like medical terminology and taking tours of different colleges, medical just areas, I realized that that's not really what I want to do. And after just further exploring my own interests, I realized I really like math and I really like helping people, and realized that going into finance, I could incorporate both of those into whatever job I choose to go into.
Wow, that is a great way to put it. Yeah, you're kind of the opposite of me. I wanted to go into business for so long, and then now I'm going medical. So, like, that transfers us into our next question. But what did you want to be when you were in kindergarten, and how does that compare to what you want to be now?
When I was in kindergarten, I was so convinced I was going to be a veterinarian. I loved animals, and I love animals, but just growing up, I realized that that's not something I want to deal with every day. It's hard work that I personally would not be able to do. But yeah, now I just want to go to my office, crunch out some numbers, and be good.
There we go. Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us today. Now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
Hi, welcome to Lion's Den, where we get to know our seniors a little bit better. I'm Brianna Bosch, and today I'm joined with Brooklyn Van Hollen. How are you today? Good. It's pretty good. What does your schedule look like for the second semester?
I go accounting, ceramics, and then lifting. Then I go painting, drawing, foods, business, consumer math, and then study hall.
All right. What would you say your favorite class is out of all those?
Probably painting and ceramics.
What would you say your hardest class is?
Accounting.
Yes, and it's always the math classes that get people. What activities are you involved in here at Central Lyon?
I do wrestling and golf.
Okay, it's wrestling season right now. You have a wrestling meet tomorrow, home one. What are some of your team goals for the season?
Just kind of work hard and get along and
And what are some of your more personal goals?
Try to make it to state and make sure I'm actually working really hard and learning all the new things that we learn in practice.
Yeah, that's
and work
good.
on those.
How has wrestling season been going so far?
Really good.
That's great. Yes, our girls wrestling program is so good. So when did they start offering girls wrestling? Has that been throughout your 4 years, or was it?
It started my sophomore year.
Okay, and did you join it right away sophomore year?
Yep.
What has been one of your favorite memories of your 4 years here at school?
Probably just getting along with all the people and just always having someone to talk to and things.
Do you have a specific teacher or staff member who's had the biggest impact on you?
No, I've had quite a few that have kind of had an impact on me throughout the years.
Yeah. So Central Lyon offers a lot of different classes. What's been your favorite class you've ever taken in high school?
Probably residential wiring.
Okay, and can you explain that a little bit?
So in that class you kind of work on wiring and learning there's a bunch of different ways to actually wire. So you learn the more main ones and just get those
Okay,
done.
and who teaches that one?
Mr. Engel.
All right, yeah, so our shop program is great here. What are your plans for after high school?
I'm going to go to NCC for a 2-year electrician program.
Okay, that sounds great. So electrician, how did you get interested in that?
I kind of just did a few things at home, and then I did the program at school here, and then I kind of worked with an electrician throughout the summer. And then I thought maybe I'll go to college for it because I really, really liked it.
Okay, yeah, that's really interesting. So what did you want to be in kindergarten, and how does that compare to what you want to be now?
I wanted to be a DNR in kindergarten, so it's definitely changed a lot.
Okay. So you'd work with like animals then and wildlife?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that is quite the difference. If you could go back in time until freshman year Brooklyn, one thing, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. Just maybe like retaking some of the classes I already took that were a lot of fun.
Yes, that's a really good thing to look back on. Like, I definitely, if I could go back and like tell myself, be like, you should definitely take that class because there are some that are really enjoyable. Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us today. Now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
And we are back here in Rock Rapids. I am now joined by Mr. Adam Top and Coach Mitch Lupkus. Guys, how are we doing tonight?
Doing pretty well. Pretty good, Jeff. How about you?
Yeah. I'm doing all right. I'll do a little bit better when our scoreboard for the girls' mat starts working on screen. I'm not sure why it's not popping up. You can see there if you're online. You can see the boys' scoreboard. I got that one going. For some reason, the girls' not popping up. Well, Coach Eben is down there helping. Maybe something's not going correctly down there. We'll get going.
Well, between your two minds, Jeff, I guarantee you figure it out.
Somebody's got to figure it out.
Well, we got to figure it. I got to figure it out by Thursday.
Oh, conference wrestling
meet. The left mat on your top left mat on your screen is the girls' mat. This one's going to go by real fast. West Lyon only has a few girls. It's already 6-0. I can see my virtual board's not working, so I'll have to try and fix that. But we're not going to miss much here as there's only going to be a few matches up on the girls' side. In fact, the way we're going, they're going to be done before the boys even get started.
Yeah, and once the girls start, then we'll keep you guys pretty close on what the score is as we go here. But Mr. Adam Top is pulling everything up on track wrestling, and that's not behaving either, huh?
That's giving that. I was hoping for the dashboard.
All right, so we are underway on the boys' mat between West Lyon and Okoboji HMS. And that duel is starting at 113, so it looks like it is Trenton Anderson from West Lyon and Nathan Stofferin of Okoboji. Outside sweep single attempt by Stofferin. Gets it up in the air, looking to finish.
Get that leg outside.
Needs a limp arm out of the whizzer, and he does for 3-point takedown. Goes right to a butcher cradle. Gets hip to hip with him, and he's going to take him straight back.
Knee in the side.
Yeah.
Stretch that leg.
So he has been with the, so he's got the 5 near fall and then an illegal hold. So that is going to jump him out to an 8-0 lead. I did not see the illegal hold of what referee Daryl Meyer saw.
On the guy on the bottom, how do you?
Yeah, I do not know if it was like a finger grab or.
Just trying to break the grip from the cradle, but.
Yeah, so that is one of those. I am still getting new to these rules, these 4-point near fall, 3-point takedown type of thing. But I pretty sure that if a pinning combination is finished like that with an illegal hold, then you get awarded the 5th point.
Okay.
Oh, correct. Yeah, 4, because the most you can get is 4 unless there's a penalty.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And so then, but then they gave him another one, so it's 9-0. So then was there 2 illegal holds in there?
Yeah.
There had to have been.
On the girls' side, not sure. We're not getting any information from track up here. In fact, it still says 0-0, which it's obviously not. It's a lot to 0, as Okoboji's got like 4 or 5 forfeits in a row. I'm going to walk down there, and I'll try and figure that out for everyone.
Okay. All right, and as we continue action then on the boys' mat, Anderson did end up getting an
escape.
Yep, right into another shot attempt takedown, and Stofferin is going to end up getting the 3 takedown.
Over here on the girls' match, there is a pin by the Okoboji HMS wrestler.
Anderson with a headlock.
Wow.
Really changes the turn of events in that
7
match.
7 seconds to go. Let's see if Stofferin can stave off a pin here. Ooh.
And no, he doesn't get it.
Wow. Lucky for Stofferin there, but Anderson, right time, right place, threw it.
Yep.
Through the headlock when he felt the momentum change there. And
well, you got to get yourself back in the match. I mean, he was about ready to see himself in a 12-1 hole. That's the great part about wrestling. There's always a chance. So the score is actually 7-12.
Yeah, no,
but actually, it would be 12-8, right? Because he had the escape.
Escape and a takedown, and then 3-point near fall.
Yeah.
Or it should have been a 4-point near fall.
4-point near fall.
3-point.
Or did they award him a 2 for a reversal?
No, I don't. Did they not give up position?
I was looking over on the girls' mat, so that I didn't even see this go over here. But
well, there was an escape.
Yeah, there was an escape to start the period.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so 12-7. That's what referee Daryl's got. So. Got to get my eyes adjusted. Gotta start focusing here. Stofferin in again on the sweep single. Goes right up to his feet. He finishes that really, really well. I like the way that he takes that. He's a long guy. He's got long legs. So he takes a really nice sweep single with those long arms. And again, finishes another one.
Right. Looking for that butcher cradle again.
Yep.
Kind of getting the outside here.
Yeah, it looks like he's got it. Going straight back.
Not sure if he's going to get out of this one. Minute 17 here to go in the second period.
Anderson's got a long time to fight this one off.
Yeah. There.
And Stofferin ends up getting the fall.
over here on the girls' match. Track still is not up and running, but it looks like we have, I'm not sure, is that Ellie Coy? Anyways, West Lyon wrestler here on the west mat is up to an 11-0 lead with 45 seconds to go in the first period. Looking here now for a pin. The wrestler from West Lyon.
And we are going to be rolling into 120 over on the boys' mat. Looks like Chase Franklin from Okoboji and Raja Martin from West Lyon.
On the boys' side, we have Martin for West Lyon, Franklin for Okoboji HMS wrestling.
Franklin in again on a shot, good single.
Quick finish there too. Now looking right away for a wrist control.
Keeps that arm, goes right to a dump. It was a good single there, real clean. Looks like he's got in on a little wrist ride. Working both sides, side to side. Got a half on one side, got the wrists on the other.
Oh, see if he can break him down here and run the head. And
run the half. And he does. He ends up running the
Ouch.
half. That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
And he gets the fall.
Winner by fall is going to be Chase Franklin from Okoboji HMS.
The head host of the Midwest Anglers podcast is right next to me here. Now my radio skills are getting nervous.
Yeah, no kidding. We do have another glare in this building tonight too. Don't look up here; you might get blinded. Coach Deitch coaching the basketball game the other night. Everybody's making comments about his bald head, blinding him in the gym. Put your hood up, Matt. There we go. All right, up on the east mat.
Yep, so 126 pounds, West Evans, Okoboji HMS, and Ryan Bonson of West Lyon. Again, Bonson, solid wrestler, state finalist, multiple state place winner. Gets a quick, clean takedown. He's up 3-0.
Yeah, I can only imagine Bonson's thinking making another deep run into the state tournament this year.
Yep.
He's been wrestling pretty good this year. I think he's been able to stave off some injuries too and just kind of wrestle hard.
Biggest thing I can see from the difference between him and this year to last year is just his size difference. He's put on a lot of good size.
Was he at 113 or 120 last year? Do you remember?
I thought it was 13.
I think it was.
Because I believe they.
Anyways, he's got a.
Yeah, put on. Evidently, he's put on a lot of size.
Yeah,
looks good.
Will be your winner by fall, junior from West Lyon, Ryan Bonson. Should bring us to 132.
132. Tice Hansen, Okoboji HMS. And I think this is Dawson Clarenbeek.
Blauwet is checked in.
Yep, Thomas Blauwet. It looked like a Blauwet to me, but I saw him listed at 144 on our program. So
gotcha.
His descent plan must have allowed him to go to 132.
Wow.
Hansen, quick takedown. Gives up the escape. 3-1.
Ooh. Nice hard snap there at the edge of the mat.
Heavy hands by. Again, another slide by attempt, gets the takedown, goes right to the cradle.
Just Kind of takes him right back to, doesn't even. Oh. We'll get the 4 count there.
Is the girls' track working here yet?
No, it's working down below, but we couldn't figure out why it's not showing anything for anybody online. So I'm not really sure. We're gonna, after the girls, this duel is over, Coach Eben's gonna restart the controller down there and see if we can't get something to show up for everyone online.
Yeah, we apologize for not covering the girls' side of this duel a lot closer. We just don't know which individual is wrestling for each team here.
No.
Hanson will be your winner by fall over Blauwet at 132. Should bring us to 138. Looks like for Okoboji HMS, Brennan Bosky.
And then for West Lyon, that is not Drakey. That looks, is that Johnny Luthold maybe?
Yeah, looks like Johnny
Stecker
Luthold.
and Luthold.
Yep.
Stecker and Luthold will be out on the bottom right, and the boys, Matt, at 138.
Well, kind of.
They
don't even have Stecker.
I'm familiar with these
names.
West Lyon wrestlers because
you see them.
We see them at every single middle school meet.
Yes.
So I've seen these kids wrestle for a long time here.
Just over 30 seconds in the first period.
And Stecker gets a go behind takedown. Goes to work on like a butcher ride. Far arm.
Luthold doing a good job of just getting up to his feet. He's just got to.
He's building that base. He's got to get wrist control. He's not getting any wrist control. So you see, whenever Luthold makes his attempt to stand up to his feet, Stecker returns him because he's not getting his wrist control. He does get away there. So now we are back upon our feet, 3-1. 45 seconds left in the first. Luthold
on a single.
Yeah, deep shot attempt. Countered well by Stecker.
Just heavy on his hips and just kind of flattened Luthold out. And
yeah. I don't know if Luthold was expecting to get that deep in on that single. But
Luthold doing a good job, though, to wizard this off.
Yeah, crowding him real well, wrestling on the edge. This is where you can't give up points and you got to take points.
If he could almost get that leg in on that other side.
Yeah, so
you would think that
he's got to be pretty close
Get his head out there.
Yeah, got to get his head out.
Right there at the end of the time.
There's the three.
Darryl gives it to him 1 second to go there, right on the edge of the mat.
Yeah, he was close there a couple times getting that there, and I felt, that's a pretty good call.
Yeah, it looked like from here he kind of was able to get his head out, and Stecker still had a little bit of a wizard, but the head was out and he was behind.
So Stecker's choice goes neutral. Luthold has the lead 4-3.
Over on the girls' side, Okoboji at 170 pounds to get the win. Again, not sure who it is, but the Okoboji 170 pounder will win. She trailed 3-0 there. Got a takedown, put the West Lyon girl straight to her back to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for that duel.
Oh!
Wow.
Headlock attempt.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get it. Stecker's got it.
Just Luthold long and lanky there.
So Stecker, I would prefer if Stecker were to turn his hips here.
Instead of trying to sit out.
And go the belt buckle down is what we talk. Because now Luthold's got to keep on traveling around, and Luthold's got to find his left hand and come around, and he's going to be able to roll him through here. But Luthold's keeping his legs away, so he's got to keep coming this way.
Yeah, he tried to do it right away initially, and kind of almost like, there will be the fall.
Stecker gets it. So the dual score is 24-6. Rolling into 144. And is this Jansma, Alex Jansma, I believe?
Trace Drakey and Brennan Boschke.
On the boys match, we have Brennan Boschke for Okoboji, and for West Lyon, Trace Drakey.
Boschke in on a shot, goes to a crackback situation.
Yeah, so he gets his head out, switch to the double.
And he's going to work up the back and get the 3 takedown.
First duel with the girls concludes with Okoboji HMS defeating West Lyon.
Looking for a wrist ride here, trying to run the head.
54-5. Okoboji gets the win. We will come up now with our JV matches. We're looking for, again, Reese Snyders and Austin Greer. Austin of Okoboji and Reese of West Lyon. Over on the west mat.
Just over a minute to go here in the first period.
3-0 lead for Boschke. We are rolling into some JV matches over here on this side.
Looks like on the west mat here we'll be rolling into some JV matches. Just under 25 seconds to go here in the first period. Still 3-0 lead for the Okoboji HMS wrestler.
Oh, Drakey's got to clear his foot to get away. But Boschke's keeping really good pressure, making it real hard for Drakey to base up.
That will do it for the first period.
3-0, Red's choice. Red defers. Green is going to go neutral.
I don't know why all of a sudden we lost that match on track too.
We lost both of them now?
Yeah, no, it moved up to, we're down to 126. Anyways, we're still here with Drakey and
Boschke in front head situation. Obviously, you see Drakey trying to finish a single, and Boschke is cross-face ankling real hard, trying to get his 3 takedown, go behind, and Drakey's still probably going to sit through to a double here. He's going to,
yep,
and he's got to look at it and drive. Good sprawl, great sprawl by Boschke. We're going to stalemate it, get back up on our feet.
changed. We lost track for the boys too.
Back to matches.
Shows it.
Technology's not being our friend today. You think with a couple of tech guys up here, we could be able to figure it out, huh, Jeff? Or
yeah, but you're on the dashboard.
Ooh, Drakey got caught with his head outside in deep on that high C. Boschke throws a little chin whip straight to the back. Locking up the legs, he's arching his back hard. Trying to get that tight here, 5 seconds left in the period. That'll do it, another 4 for Boschke, so that's a 10-0 lead going into the third. His choice, gonna go neutral.
And we do have our JV matches up on our top left mat, as we did get the scoreboard working. So scoreboard is online for both of these mats, so you guys can just talk about what's going on out there. You don't have to worry about giving time and score anymore.
Nice job.
Drakey with a
good double. Finishes straight to the mat. 10-3. He's got 1:40 left, so he's got to get a couple turns.
Here.
Yeah.
Not sure that he'll be able to get the pin there. He kind of gets outside the shoulder a little bit.
He's got to settle it in.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's getting close.
Yeah.
He might need to flatten out. So what I mean by flatten out, he's gonna probably put his chin on the shoulder and go flat. He's gonna reset.
Yeah. See if Bosky's doing a good job.
He's got to jump sides. He's got to get on the same side as the cradle. $50 seconds left. So with the back points awarded, it is a 10-7 situation.
Yeah.
With Bosky having the lead. But this is, so there he's going to get awarded. He's going to have 38 seconds to go for another turn.
Putting legs in on the near side here. Looking for another cradle again.
Yep.
$22 seconds to go. Short time here. Does have a cradle locked up, but big centered him back to the middle here.
Yep.
He's got 15 seconds here. He's got to go. Coaches and his teammates are in his corner telling him this short time.
Yep. Down to 10 seconds. Bosky just flattens out.
Yeah. Does not have a stall.
Yeah, he's going to probably give one up here. And
there we are at the end of time.
End of time. Match finishes 10-7.
That should bring the team score to 27-6 in favor of Okoboji. Or sorry, no, 24-9.
27-6 in favor of Okoboji HMS is.
Yeah, the only.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, only West Lyon is from Bonson.
Yeah. I had it right the first time. Well, they awarded. How'd they get to 32?
Or did we miss one in there?
Now wrestling at 150 for the boys.
Not sure.
Yep. So this looks like the other.
Greeley Kirkfleet versus Dylan Whitrock. Greeley Kirkfleet from West Lyon versus Dylan Whitrock.
Yep.
For West Lyon, Greeley Kirkfleet. Now wrestling 150 pounders for the boys.
Whitrock, shot attempt in deep on the single.
Come out the backside.
Yep, coming out the backside, controlling it. Kirkfleet dives in underneath, grabs the leg, making a little scramble situation. Gets the 3 takedown.
Yeah,
and
it does have, looks like a cradle locked up as well.
Getting some back.
Kirkfleet doing a good job of just kind of rocking and not giving him. Oh. Kirkfleet reaching for that leg again, but there will break the hold and be the 4.
Back to his belly. Whitrock goes right back to that cradle. Long body. Good cradler. I was going to say, I had to look, and Whitrock is a senior. It feels like he's been around for 5 years. It's almost like one of them COVID seniors, right?
Give him a 5th year of eligibility in high school.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just through announcements through the years, Whitrock he's had a pretty solid career. He's wrestled a lot of matches.
For a 150-pounder, he's got to be 6'2" at least.
Oh, he's taller than me. Taller than you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he uses that length really well.
Yeah. Sometimes you see these lanky guys and they're just just lanky, but yeah, you're
good slide
cradler,
by.
good. That was kind of a sloppy double, but does drop down to a single.
Yeah, I mean he can
Let his head inside here, see if he can get out the back. Kind of similar to the first shot.
Yeah, Kerfley goes to that ankle pass and
kind of gives up that.
Kind of what
comes around. Whitrock wants. He just
he's got the cradle locked up again.
See if he can.
He's got to bury his head down there. Bury his head. There.
Kerfley just keeps fighting through these cradles and does not make it easy.
So Whitrock loses the hold. Another 4 near fall. That's the match, 18-0.
This brings us to 157 for West Lyon. Justice Luthold versus Alex Rouse from Okoboji HMS.
Okoboji HMS wrestling here tonight to get a share of the Siouxland Conference dual title. West Lyon, if they would win both, would win it outright. If Okoboji can win both of theirs tonight and West Lyon can win one of theirs, then there'll be a 3-way tie between those two teams in Boyden Hall Rock Valley. Okoboji has never won a title as Okoboji HMS, and the last time they won was 2005. West Lyon did win in 2022, and Boyden Hall Rock Valley won last year. So Okoboji HMS, that is, going for technically their first combined school title.
Good finish there on that takedown.
I think there might be a few kids missing from the West Lyon lineup tonight.
Could be. I'm not really sure.
I haven't seen Erpenbach out there.
Okay.
And he's a real solid lower weight for him. So
I think all the schools around here going through the bugs.
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs going around. But either way, like just kind of looking at both these lineups, I know quite a few of these guys, and these are two solid teams that have real solid lineups, just top to bottom.
Luthold here looking for the fall, but
over on our top left, we have another JV match at 126. That's Darren Van Beek, West Lyon versus Ryder Clark of Okoboji HMS. The correct score, team score, is Okoboji HMS 27.
Luthold just
West
pinning
Lyon 6.
That arm to his chest. Oh, wow. Right at the end of time there. I don't know that.
That's big. That is big.
Yeah. Not sure the time hadn't expired there. Okoboji HMS time.
Those clocks do have a buzzer, so the official scorekeeper down there will be able to have an audio cue, even though most people aren't going to be able to hear it. It's not very loud. But
they're gonna call it.
Yep, they are gonna call it. So there is a backup. I know you have little kids out there trying to do score during the time, but that's not the end-all, be-all. The adult down there can obviously hear and see at the same time.
West Lyon here, it has Owen Jennings, 165, and is this Gellerman from Okoboji?
That's who they have listed as there. It's not quite pulling up yet.
JV match back after some blood time there.
Owen Jennings versus Tyler Pyle. Oh, Tyler from Okoboji HMS.
65 pounds for boys for Okoboji HMS, Tyler Pyle. And for West Lyon, Owen Jennings.
Shot attempt by Jennings. Well defended by Powell. Jennings keeps coming around.
Kind of
gonna give up the takedown.
Yeah. Kind of reached back for a headlock and kind of gave up the takedown. Now the two reverse.
Yeah, does get the reversal. I think Jennings just got a little impatient there. He's gotta slow it down.
Has the legs in, looking to.
32 West Lyon 12. Team score. 32-12.
He's trying to sit back with this while grabbing the head at the same time. It was well defended. Then
Pyle almost was able to roll.
Kind of a little bit of a mess here. A little sloppy.
Yeah.
Both guys, a little sloppy wrestling.
Jennings here with the.
Yeah, now Jennings is going to settle in. He's got his legs hooked. He's going to want to try to hook that arm back up there. Does get the 4 back.
Has the arm bar. Now he's going to try to run the head.
Run the head.
Grab that wrist and get him flat.
Bar half. He's going to. Bar wasn't working, so now he's going to jump on this side and run the half.
Oh.
He gets the half. 12 seconds.
Well, I don't know if Daryl saw that from here, but
no.
Short time here.
So another 4 back points for Jennings. Take a 10-3 lead going in the second. Jennings' choice, he's going to defer. Red's going to go neutral.
Up on the JV mat, we have Beckett Dreesen West Lyon versus Jesse Hoffman of Okoboji HMS, 132-pound JV match. This is our last JV match for this duel.
Kind of a fireman's attempt. Defended by Jennings. Now we go right into a front head situation. Jennings with the shuck by to get the 3.
Pyle kind of gives up his head there, and
yeah. No back now. Now it's gone over the 45.
Now he's got him chest to chest here.
Yeah. Gets the fall.
Gets the fall. Winner by fall, Owen Jennings from West Lyon.
Is it 32-18?
That's what it'll be.
What are we going into 75? West
Yes.
Lyon says they are open on paper, and I see Jackson Heiser over there in his street clothes for 90. And this
$75 is going to be open for West Lyon.
So Bachman will take the forfeit. So 90. So West Lyon is going to be open at 90.
At 190 pounds, Nathaniel Franklin receives a forfeit for Okoboji HMS.
So here we go into 2:15.
Should be Jackson Vermeer for West Lyon. I'm not sure. Riley Mattingly maybe, or are they bumping things around?
Yeah, they did a little bumping there.
Nathaniel Franklin was at 190.
215-pound boys match.
Yeah, this is
For Okoboji HMS, Riley
Mattingly.
Yep,
versus
Mattingly.
For West Lyon, Jackson.
Yep, and Vermeer. Big lift return for Vermeer. Has the arm across the back, hooking up a West
reach.
point, keeps the pressure on the back, hooks the head, and is gonna put him away. Vermeer picks up the fall, quick fall, 27 seconds. And now rolling into heavyweight, Phil Pottebaum for West Lyon. And Keyshawn Smith for Okoboji.
That will lock up the duel for Okoboji HMS.
Well,
285-pound match for the boys. Okoboji HMS, Keyshawn Smith. For West Lyon, Phil Pottebaum.
these big guys going in over under ties, trying to work their leverage, uses that upper body strength that they have. Real hard to get leg attacks on these guys, especially when you look at the size of their legs. Keyshawn's legs are a little bit bigger than yours, huh, Topper?
You bet.
We have only had one match go the full distance here in this duel.
Yeah, either all falls or tech falls.
Yeah.
And besides that, 144.
One decision. Yeah.
Was that Drakey?
Yep.
Yes.
That was
Bashke.
Yeah,
Bashke.
Bashke and Drakey. We do have a 106 match after this. So, but again, a lot of pushing, push-pull, over-unders. Pottebaum's got to jack him up here.
Yep.
Use his height, but Smith is doing a good job keeping his hips away. Pushing on the chest of Pottebaum, getting that separation.
17 seconds to go.
Keyshawn Smith in on a high knee pull attempt, well defended by Pottebaum. That'll take it to the end of the first. Pottebaum's choice. It's going to go down.
Can you feel all that energy out here, fans? Those Lions Den wrestlers are starting to get ready to be introduced. Be ready, Lions Den. Let me introduce you in between rounds.
If you can hear through the mic, that's Mr. Dwayne Postma in his final announcing gig of his career.
Nuh-uh.
That's what he said last year.
Yeah.
That's what he was back. Now he's singing it again. So we'll have to see here.
Yeah.
if he really gives it up. I did hear him say down there. He told my dad, who is the AD, he said, even if you'd come back, Dan, I'm done after this.
No.
I said, okay,
We'll see.
okay.
I don't know if he
Dwayne,
can give up the old mic for the wrestling duels or a tournament.
Dwayne's been on the mic for a while, a lot of years. All right, what else is he going to do? Sit up on the top row and set and eat
I'm not
popcorn,
really
or
sure.
what?
I'm not sure what his plan is. I'd ask him to come up here and join us in the booth, but I think maybe people would want to maybe listen to silence at some point during the night.
Between me and him, you think there'd be any silence?
No, I wouldn't even put a microphone on myself.
Smith actually buries
Does
a
get the
half
fall.
and walks the head real well and gets the pin. It's going to take it up to 50-24, rolling into 106, where we got Blake Knutson of Okoboji HMS and Jackson Vierick of West Lyon.
Guy's so little, I didn't even see him out there on the mat already compared to what we just watched.
We're not used to seeing these in our program right now.
Yeah, we don't even have a kid walking the hallway under 130.
No, I don't think we do. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Like, not even a kid that doesn't wrestle. I don't know if there's a kid that would make 106 pounds in the whole high school here. I don't know if we have a kid to make 113 in the whole high school.
Well, you got the Boonders in 7th grade.
Yeah, but that's 2 years away. They won't be 106.
No, they won't. No,
no little guys walking the
No,
halls.
we're giving up the first. We have 7 215-pounders, but we don't have anybody from 38 down.
If you could just stack them up like 150 and above, CLGLR might be state champs. Unfortunately, we've only won 3 duels so far because you basically have to win every other match because we give up 5 or 6 weight classes to start, or at least maybe not to start, obviously, but the lower weights.
Yeah, and as far as 8th graders coming in for next year, I don't think there's anybody that'll be under 130 again next year for us.
I don't see it happening. Not when I looked at those weigh-ins on Thursday over in George for our middle school meet.
I think our smallest 8th grader might be Blake Lucy at 120 pounds.
Okay.
Which is not a good thing for a wrestling program, but
no.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes it goes like that.
Short time in the first here, 5-1 lead.
Another shot attempt by Knutson. And runs out of time. So 5-1 lead for Knutson. Going to defer. Vierick is going to go down.
Choose down. Was able to get out from underneath the first time.
Do have an update. Just turned on the girls basketball game. Central Lyon leads Sioux Center at halftime, 33-19.
Nice.
Over in Sioux Center. A couple ranked teams on the hardwood tonight. Also want to say hi to Nate Deach, who had said hi to us here in the YouTube chat. Always like it when people leave us messages in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from.
Jeff, if you want to poke in and see what the score is of the GLR girls versus HLP, that is for runner-up in the conference tonight.
Where is that one at?
That is at Lake Park.
They got Huddle Fan?
Yeah, yes, they do.
All right.
Vierick does get the quick escape here in the second.
And he's got to get his arm back. Ooh, not getting close. There it is. There's the 3 takedown for Vierick. Tied up 5-5.
And over in Lake Park, George Little Rock trails at halftime. And a barn burner here 13-12 at halftime.
Wow.
Curtis has the defense playing well.
I guess. He's got good D.
Well, they struggled offensively last night, so I'm guessing he's probably a little frustrated there. Knudsen, yeah, that gets the double, or the finish.
Vierick would benefit to bail here.
Yeah,
there he goes.
belly. We're going to call it stalling on green. He's got to work his way up.
Take an opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Boston & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seabird Foltz Insurance and Real Estate.
So actually, they called the stalling on the top side.
Oh.
Ooh. So Coach Justin Bauman is not agreeing. He's agreeing with the locked hands call, but what he is not agreeing is that technically that is a free move for the guy who, for example, this would have been a free move for West Lyon, and I believe Coach Bauman is upset about the ref stopping that.
Yeah, calling the
early.
stoppage on that and not letting that
play out a little bit, because they don't need to stop it after a locked hands. They can if it's gonna.
Vierick gets a reversal right there at the end of the period, but then
nothing.
He did award the reversal.
He awarded the reversal to Vierick, but not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after everything here, it's 9-8 with Knudsen leading.
Oh, quick escape.
No escape. He didn't get the separation. He went into the shot too early.
Yeah.
So it's going to be awarded a reversal.
Now
back.
scoring back. Looking for the fall, and he'll get it. Your winner by fall, Blake Knudsen from Okoboji HMS.
And Okoboji HMS will win the first duel of the evening for the boys by a score of 56-24. We'll be back with the second duel between Okoboji HMS and Central Lyon George Little Rock after these words from our sponsors.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
.62, Coach. 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
By the group this year is now, at this point, over 1,300 matches. And we know if you keep wrestling, kids, you're going to get better and better and better. So how about a big round of applause for the Lions Den wrestlers? And Lions Den wrestlers, I want you to take a lap around both circles. Take a lap for the fans. Go home and practice with your dads. I encourage you to do that every year. And don't be nice to your dads. Beat them up a little bit. It's good for them. There you go. All right, look out. Look out. Keep up the good work, Lions Den. Okay, that's good. Clear the mat, wrestlers. Look what I started. Oh, my goodness. Lots of energy. Okay. Good job, Lions Den. Now, hey, kids, now you got to sit and watch the rest of it. Next up, we have our girls middle school wrestlers. Come on out, girls. They are coached by Jerry Poletsky and head coach Jeff Kruger. And 18 girls participated this year through the months of November and December. Quoting from Coach Kruger, this has been a great group to work with. They're extremely hard workers, and he is really looking forward to watching them progress into their high school careers. He gave me a statistic that's very impressive, girls and fans. This year, through their middle school wrestling season before Christmas, the girls finished with 140 wins and 62 losses. Outstanding. Well done, girls. Big round of applause for these girls. Keep up the good work, girls. I might also add a special congratulations to Coach Jeff Kruger, who was awarded the Iowa Wrestling and Officials Coaches Association Northwest District Coach of the Year. I think he's here, but congratulations to Coach Kruger. Stand up, give a wave, Coach. Come on. Congratulations, Coach Kruger. Okay, thank you, girls. Good job, and keep up the good work. Next up, we have the boys middle school wrestlers. And they are in the process of their season right now. The boys are coached by Shane Schroeder and Mitch Lumpkus. Mitch is the head coach for this group. This year, they have 29 middle school wrestlers. And these are quotes from Coach Lumpkus. We have a solid group of 8th graders who have all had plenty of experience and wrestled a lot of matches in their careers, mixed with a bunch of 7th graders giving wrestling a shot for the first time. That's good for you, 7th graders. This combination of experienced leadership makes practice a real joy to go to every day for Coach and I. The kids get along great, and they help each other out a ton. We are halfway through our season currently, with 3 meets down and 3 meets remaining. Eager to see the progression of these kids for the last 3 weeks, as well as through their high school careers. Keep up the good work, middle school boys wrestlers. How about a nice round of applause for these guys and their coaches. Thanks, guys, and good luck. Continued success. Second round wrestling will start in a few minutes.
All right, and we're back here in Rock Rapids. You saw some recognition there. Lions Den wrestlers were recognized. Our middle school girls were recognized. Middle school boys were also recognized. Only 7 of our 29 boys were able to make it here tonight, Coach Lupkus. But you got a big group there in this middle school class, these 2 grades.
Yeah, a lot of kids. Hopefully, what I love about, I guess, our boys on the middle school side, and I think this has probably a lot to do with just, a lot of us that are football coaches also, coach wrestling too, where we get a lot of kids out for the first time that have never tried it, or maybe they tried it when they were in first, second, third grade, and now they come back when they're 7th graders, and they kind of give it a shot again. And, so of those 29, I also make a lot of the basketball players also wrestle. Why?
Yeah.
Because they can, and it's good for them.
Yep.
So
it's good to get the kids the experience and just activity.
Yeah, well, let's be flat out honest. Middle school boys' bodies are very awkward.
Very.
They're growing.
Yep.
And there's nothing better for them with their bodies than playing basketball and wrestling.
Yep. Learn to control your own body.
Yes, because you learn your strength, you learn your balance in wrestling, you learn how to move your body fluently in basketball. And
120, Okoboji HMS will receive a forfeit.
Be a common theme here until we get, I guess we're at 120, so we skipped the first 2 forfeits for the Lions. We'll get those at the end for the boys' side. But, the other thing, Coach Lupkus, underrated, our girls' basketball team played Laverne last night and reminded in Minnesota, because the middle schoolers can play up.
Yep.
And South Dakota, their season goes longer. They're not able to do both sports in those states because their seasons don't get split up during like ours do before and after Christmas break.
Yep. Sure.
And so you're just not allowed to do it. The seasons don't work out that way like they do here in Iowa.
And I know that when we sat down in our meeting when girls wrestling started to become a thing, this around the rest of the state, they wrestle middle school girls the same season as middle school boys.
Yep.
And we kind of bulldogged our way and said, no, we're going to have middle school girls season before Christmas, and we're going to have middle school boys season after Christmas. For one, we can help share coaches that way, even though we don't really share coaches a lot. But
you could if you had to.
But we had to. But it also gives our both girls and boys an opportunity to play basketball and to wrestle.
Correct. Yep. Plenty of time to specialize those 4 years of high school.
On our girls duo, we got Jada Piletsky from Central Lyon, George Little Rock versus Maddie Lauer from Okoboji HMS. And on the boys' side, looks like we've got.
Is that Gav?
Yeah.
It should be Gavin.
Gavin Vinoy versus Riker Wright from Okoboji HMS. Jada with the quick 3-0 lead with the takedown.
And takedown 3 for Wright.
Lions also without some wrestlers. Already depleted lineup with not having anyone. I believe we start at 132. Is that correct?
120 we started.
No, but I mean our weights. I think.
Yep. Cam Juren's at 1.
Well, this is 44.
Yeah. But Levi Kramer out. I believe
Egan Peterson
out. Reagan Hashi. I don't know if he's wrestling tonight.
He was warming up.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah, he had his headgear on.
Okay, never mind.
Is Deshaun here?
I see Deshaun was warming up, but
I think the other day they had 6 kids not wrestling because of injuries and
illness or injury. Jada here getting some back points.
So say hi to Jaslyn Wissink, who left us a nice message here in the chat.
Jada with the 9-0 lead here at the end of the first. Doing a good job not letting
Good control on top.
Yeah.
Way to follow.
Wrestled hard. Gavin here looks like he's trying to fight off a cradle here.
Short time. He's going to fight that off, and it's going to go 6-0 into the second period.
On the girls' match here, start of the second period. Jada still with that 9-0 lead. Okoboji Maddie Lauer did choose down to start this period. Looking for some hand control, does get that, and will get the quick escape.
Gavin Benoit in on a deep single. He's got to get his hips back around. Just didn't have enough strength there to finish that. He's got to work his head inside, work your head inside and come around. Build up off your belly. We're going to stalemate it, get back to the middle.
Jada with another takedown, extends her lead to 12-1 on the west mat.
CLGLR boys going with the old school singlet look tonight. I know they're the new singlets, but that's replicating the old model from the Hank Grant 90s era.
Yes, I was in the office when those discussions were taking place, and that's exactly how Coach Eben described it was
early 90s.
Yep.
These are what Hank Grant always. Every singlet that Hank Grant ever ordered had the yellow elastic around the legs and the lion head on the bottom left-hand corner.
Yep.
Brad Lupkus is getting excited. He likes the singlets. All these new singlets with all the flash, you don't like that.
Coach Grant actually was also, did he coach at Okoboji for a while?
He did.
Right?
Yep.
So Okoboji fans, you might know that name.
Well, no, that's where Coach Grant finished his career. He once he retired from CL, then he went and
he lived over there, right? And,
yep.
Coach
track and wrestling. I don't know if I think he helped out in wrestling. He wasn't the head. He was the throwers coach then for track.
Jada Poletsky will be your winner by tech fall over here on the girls' mat.
(7-0), 45 seconds left. We're on the boys' side. Gavin well defends a shot. Come on, finish your go behind. Get your points. Keep coming. Fight through the arm. Nothing yet. That might have been a little bit too early. Either way, we're back up on our feet. 20 seconds left in the second period. Gavin runs him over, gets his 3 takedown, and
no back.
No back.
Does have that arm. See if he can.
Yeah, he's right on the edge. Short time. So it should be 7 to 4.
Up on the girls' match at 115 for Central Lyon, we've got Brooklyn Van Hollen versus Brooke Stockdale from Okoboji HMS.
Brooklyn Van Holland, another one of our senior girls on that wrestling team.
See if she get the mat return here. We'll get the 3 points.
So 7 to 3 over here on the boys' side. Gavin has got the last takedown. I would say he's been the aggressor these last 2 shots. He was real close to finishing one earlier there. Gavin needs to keep this pace up here.
Yeah.
You're not out of this match. You have keep this pace high here. Go get yourself another takedown and cut them and work back up on her feet, and then we'll find ourselves there with about 30 seconds left when you're down by 2 situation, you know?
Yep.
Just kind of dug himself a hole early, and he's been clawing his way back through it. See, again, I'd like it if he got his arm out a little bit. His right arm is buried too deep in there, see, so he's not able to get all the way around. He's got to get his hips in, get hip pressure into him, break him to it.
He's going to get to his butt here, and now he's got to work out of another hole.
Yeah.
Brooklyn doing a good job over here, riding hard this first period.
And Gavin gets himself out of position there.
Yeah. Ten seconds to go in the girls' match here. Brooklyn Van Hollen still with that 3-0 lead over Brooks Stockdale.
And Okoboji HMS with the fall.
On the girls' match, Red's choice here. Stockdale chooses neutral.
See Brooklyn with that face guard on, or mask, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, is that from a couple weeks ago? Didn't she
Yes,
break?
it was.
Did she break her nose?
In the maybe here in the Siouxland Conference tournament.
I think she did.
Yeah.
She doing the semis?
Could have been. I don't remember. I just saw her. I didn't remember when it happened. I saw her the next day.
Yeah. So on the boys side, 150 pounds is Hashi, and for Okoboji HMS is Whitrock. Hashi, quick takedown, goes right to a Turk. Gets him over.
Brooklyn Van Hollen will lose by fall to Brooks Stockdale on the girls' side.
And Hashi again with another tilt, racking up some more back. So it's going to be 11-0. And he's going to switch sides, and he's going to go with a long arm to a Turk again. He's going to go far shoulder, and he's going to try to get this tech before the end of the period. Well defended by Whitrock, crawls forward, gets out of the Turk.
120 pounds for the Pioneers, Manning, Clements.
Now he's got it, and he's going to try to find himself another 4.
Up on the girls' match at 120. We got Raya Kelderman from Central Line, George Little Rock versus Annie Clements from Okoboji.
And so Hashi does have his 4 here, so he's going to try to settle in for the pin.
He just looks up at the scoreboard there and just make sure he has what he needs, and now is looking for the pin.
And I don't think he's going to get it, but he is going to get the tech. So, Reagan Hashi.
We're going to stay on both mats here. Normally we'd switch to one in between, but Reagan Hashi going to celebrate his 100th career win.
Oh.
I do believe he actually got it before in Parkston, but, you know, that's about, 6 hours away?
2.5.
Oh, two and a half hours.
Actually, it's 2, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 2 to 2.5.
Recently, Reagan Hashi won his 100th career victory in wrestling for the
You guys want to know something? Reagan Hashi started wrestling in 7th grade his very first year.
You don't have to spend an entire career or entire lifetime doing it, do you, Coach?
Nope. Reagan Hashi started in 7th grade. First-time wrestler. Walks into the George Wrestling Room and is looking to cap off his career as a 3-time state qualifier and a 2-time state place winner. As well as, I mean, obviously he's going for state champ, but
correct.
You know, it's incredible. Kid has an incredible work ethic. Started in 7th grade.
Blood time here on the girls' mat. So we'll go
on the boys' match, we're going to have Kale Shipper for Central Line George Little Rock versus Alex Rouse from Okoboji HMS.
Our 157-pound match for the boys. For the Pioneers, Alex Rouse. For the Lions, Dale Shipper.
Oh. Kale just kind of getting in a hurry there and out of.
Yep. Gotta just slow down a little bit, Kale. Usually it's Tynan the one that's in a rush.
Kelderman.
Raya Kelderman over here on the west mat looking for a fall quick here at the end of the first period.
And Kale's going to get the reversal. So that's a 3-2. 50 seconds left.
Raya Kelderman, as I was going to say earlier, Raya Kelderman also sang the national anthem here tonight. Not just a good wrestler, also a good singer.
And over on the boys' side, we're rolling down to the last 10 seconds. Shipper got that reversal and has been having a real tough ride.
Over, yep.
So 3-2, and that is Rouse,
Yep,
right?
yep. Defers, Shipper will choose down, it looks like.
Kelderman still working with a 7-0 lead here on our girls' mat, as we will go back to two mats as they get ready to start for the boys'
Kelderman
side.
with the wrist ride here, running the, there we go for the fall.
Shipper kind of hits a little switch and looking for another reversal. He's letting Rouse bury his leg kind of in there. He's got to get his leg out. There, now just reset here, Kale. Just, yeah, there you go. Get square with your base. Get your hands back. Get that hand. Rouse looking for a tilt. And Shipper crawls forward, gets his leg free. So now he's going to start from scratch and try to build a base from the bottom.
Up next on the girls' mat at 125 pounds, we got Micheline Saddam from Central Lyon George Little Rock versus Briley Foth from Okoboji. Central Lyon does have an 11-6 lead in that team duel, or that team score.
Shipper up to his feet with the escape to tie this match up. 3-3, 50 seconds left. Double underhooks for Shipper. Looking to close some ground, possibly get to an inside trip. Oh, keep facing, Kale.
Oh, Micheline looking to go for a headlock here and does manage to get around for the takedown. Foth will get the 1 point for a legal hold.
Rouse is going to go neutral. Kill needs to find a good shot. There. Ah, but don't just stop. Don't stop.
Stopping right on his belly and gave up his arm.
Come on, you had real good movement there. You were in and out. You just stopped. Quit wrestling. You got to put moves together. So Rouse will pick up the fall over Kale Shipper. Goes into 65. Now we have Tynan Shipper.
Saddam here.
Ooh,
Unable to
right
get
at the end of the period there, does pick up 3 near fall as well as the takedown.
Okoboji HMS, Tyler Pyle.
And this is
CLGLR,
Tyler Pyle of Okoboji HMS and Tynan Shipper of CLGLR. Shot attempt by Pyle, well defended by Shipper. Again, good shot attempt by Pyle and pretty good defense again by Tynan.
Yep, just scrappy.
Yeah.
Not afraid to scramble. On the west mat, Saddam will get a takedown here. Runs her lead to 13-2.
Front head by Tynan, and he runs it, locks up the cradle for the takedown. He's got to, come on, settle in here. Ah.
Well, he still has it locked up.
Yeah,
No.
jump over then.
On the west mat, Micheline Saddam
Come
will
on.
be your winner by fall.
There it is, Tynan Shipper with the fall.
By the way, Tynan.
You know, I'll tell you, I have 2 boys. My one boy thinks everything through and is very thoughtful on what he
Analytical
does. And then my other one is buckle up because he's going to go.
He's going to stick a fork in the outlet kind of a kid.
Yeah. And if you look at the Shipper boys, Kale is very much analytical, and Tynan is much go, go, go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just
a little bit of similarity there between
I
the
think,
two families.
I think it's a boy thing where one of them is always.
I mean, there is a
calm
difference. Tynan and Kale are twins, and your kids are 4 years apart. But
yeah. But there's one boy though in the family of 2 boys. There's always one of them that's a little bit wild.
For the Lions, KT Thomas.
All right, here we go. 175. KT Thomas for the Lions, and is, I want to get the exact name because I think this is
Nathaniel Franklin.
Yep. Nathaniel Franklin of Okoboji HMS.
At 1:30, Central Lion's going to be open on the girls' side. So Aliana Hesse will be your winner by forfeit.
Aliana Hesse receives a forfeit, 130.
Looks like Central Lion's going to be open at 135 as well.
35 pounds, Kimberly Ferguson receives a forfeit for the Pioneers, for the girls.
Just trading some shots over here on the boys' mat. Franklin is a very good wrestler.
And it looks like we're kind of trading forfeits on the girls' side. Now, Lucy Konitsky will get a forfeit at 140, which will bring us to 145. It doesn't look like Okoboji is going to send out a 145-pounder.
This is KT's first year in our wrestling program. He moved here right at the end of last year, and one thing from watching him, he may have one of the best blast doubles I've seen. He's
just the quickness. And
yeah, he really sets it up. He really changes his levels well, and he shoots a great blast double. The only problem is that we just don't see it a lot.
Yeah,
I wish he'd just do it more. Just pull the trigger and just go on it, KT.
And then at 145, Ava Cook is going to be the winner by fall on the girls' match, which is going to bring us to 155. It'll be Briley Nelson versus Layla Calso.
We have Layla Kelso. For the Lions, Briley Nelson.
Nathaniel with a switch, gets an escape right away off the whistle. Back up on her feet.
You're kind of talking KT looking set up a double. Looks like he kind of likes to do it from space because he doesn't like to tie up.
Yeah, he gets a real hard, you see him with that real hard step with his right foot. And
Oh,
you know,
oh,
he's got to bring his
kinda
other
got
arm.
caught fat.
He's got to bring his other arm down with him. But buckle up here. Someone's going.
Yeah, I don't think either of these guys are going to give this one up.
No.
Oh, KT does. Looks like he's maybe trying to drop down to a single. Franklin does have that.
Franklin
whizzer.
whizzer hard, and he's taking ground with the whizzer. Again, that was a great shot by KT. He had his right arm out though, allowed Franklin to get that, block it with that underhook. Again, you know, same thing. You saw that KT's got to make this adjustment, get this right arm in. Franklin is just able to block off that shot by burying that underhook in on that side, and KT can't finish all the way through it.
Over here on the girls' match, still 0-0. Briley Nelson now looking for a takedown here. Darrell will give her the 3. Now she's looking to run a half here. Look for the fall, 14 seconds to go. See if she can settle in.
Speaking of double legs, there is a textbook high C double for Franklin to a finish. And does get 2 back awarded with that as well. It's going to be a 6-0 lead for Franklin with 30 seconds left here in the second.
Briley Nelson will take a 7-0 lead into the second period.
Franklin racks up a quick tilt there with another couple points. So, end of the second period over on the boys' mat. Nathaniel Franklin has a 9-0 lead. Green's choice. KT is going to go neutral.
Clock started on the girls' match here.
Briley better be careful here. There you go, Briley. Get to that side.
Yep.
Franklin in again on another deep shot. KT pushing on the thighs. Doing well, pushing on the thighs. Heads inside, he pushing the thighs.
Briley Nelson here looking for some more near fall points. See if she can now scoop the head.
Franklin is going to finish that shot.
There we go. See if she, will be awarded the 4.
Run it again, Bri.
Yep, there she's got the arm still. Wrist control, so she's kind of out front. See if she can settle in.
Franklin again stacks him up, gets a 3 near fall, and that's going to do it over here on the boys' side.
Briley Nelson will be your winner by fall on the girls' side.
Briley Nelson wins by fall for the line.
And Nathaniel Franklin will get his 100th win over there.
Attention to another milestone victory over on the boys' mat. Nathaniel Franklin just won his 100th victory. Congratulations, Nathaniel. Best of luck coming up. Well done.
Is he a senior? Nathaniel Franklin?
Yeah, he is. Yep.
Up next on the girls' side at 170, we got Aubrey Benz versus Janessa Gates.
And on the boys' side, Jamie Van Wy, and I believe this is Bachman, Sam Bachman.
Our 190-pound match for the Pioneers, Sam Bachman. For the Lions, Jamie Van Wy.
Again, Jamie Van Wy, another senior of the CLGLR lineup in his last time here at home.
And for the girls match at 170 pounds for the Pioneers, Janessa Gates. And for the Lions, Aubrey Benz.
Jamie, nice. Good takedown, Jamie. Gets the lock up and rolls it over. Be a little careful here, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he clears his 4 count and
that's good
wisely
stuff, Jamie.
gives it up. Yeah.
It's nice.
Jamie's one of those wrestlers where sometimes you just get fireworks or.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of tools that he knows a lot of weird moves.
Yeah, just
that create, like you said, create fireworks. There.
Yeah, like even like a tilt ride by a 190-pounder there. Just
well, up until recently, Jamie's always been below that 130 mark.
Yeah,
and really,
I think last year he was at like 160, and then now jumps up to 190 this year as a senior, which talking, boys' bodies are maturing through their high school years. But yeah,
Jamie has always been a little bit of a littler guy, and really matured and body grew there these last couple years.
Still tied up at 0 in the girls' match between between Aubrey Benz and Janessa Gates.
And Jamie is going to get the fall.
Over on the boys' side, winning by fall for the Lions, Jamie Van Wy.
On the girls' side, Gates will choose top to start the second.
This girls' duel is Central Line George Little Rock needs to win the title outright for the conference duels. Okoboji HMS, if they would win, they would tie with Central Line George Little Rock. And one of the, I'm not going to say dumb, I just did. But one of the things I don't really like about the Siouxland is that even if Okoboji HMS would win, they would tie with CLGLR, but they would still tie for the title. Even though there's a two-way tie between two teams with a one person that won head-to-head, they don't break ties in this conference.
Why? That is, I'll be honest, that is dumb.
Yeah, that happened a few years ago in basketball, and I could not understand it, but that's why I don't get paid the big bucks to make those decisions.
Over on the boys' mat, is that Knobloch?
Yeah.
I believe it's
Ethan
Ethan Knobloch at 215 pounds and Riley Mattingly.
Yes, Kale Harmon is homesick today.
Aubrey Benz does get the 1-point escape here halfway through the second period.
I see Mr. Retired Dan Snyder made his appearance in here tonight.
Saw him earlier.
Walked across the street and
he's at school more now than he does any work, I swear.
He's got to be seen yet,
Former middle school wrestling coach Dan Snyder.
Not going to put him in the Hall of Fame league, but he was definitely a coach.
Aubrey Benz here on the west mat with the takedown.
Again, Knobloch and Mattingly. Knobloch has the 3-1 lead. 10 seconds left in the first. And Aubrey Benz has a 4-0 lead.
Heading to the third.
So, Jeff, what's the team score over here on the girls' side?
Girls' side is 35-18 in favor of Central Lyon.
And there's
5 matches to go, So plenty of time. This one's still up for grabs here on the girls' mat. I don't know what Okoboji HMS has for, if they fill all the weights, I do believe the Lions will for the rest of what we have left here.
Knobloch up and out, 4-1. Shot attempt, Mattingly. Well defended front head situation by Knobloch. Go, just don't stop.
Just under a minute to go in the girls' match. Aubrey Benz still with the 4-0 lead. Look for Aubrey here to try to Get back around.
Looking for a turn.
Yeah.
But she's gotta get back behind her. She's not getting her weight up front.
Oh!
Now block though. Now block gets the takedown over on this side, 7-1.
Aubrey did give up the 2-point reversal. Now just needs to stay off her back. Ride this one out. 22 seconds to go.
Aubrey got a little impatient there up top. Again, like I said, she took her weight off.
She can get out the back here and just try to. Three seconds here.
So Aubrey's going to hold on to that one.
Aubrey will hold on to win by decision, 4-2.
Knobloch has a 2-7 lead with 5 seconds left over here. Then we're going to go into the third.
Well, it should bring us to 190 pounds on the girls' mat.
I do believe the Okoboji HMS coach just told them that they were open at 190.
Okay.
So Cordals will get the bye.
And then Haley, are they open at 230?
Cordals receives a forfeit for the Lions. At 235 pounds, Haley Robertson.
Okoboji HMS
will win by forfeit as well.
Okoboji HMS open at 190 and 235. So Lions now, I do believe, have wrapped this one up as it is 50-18 on the girls' side.
And going into
100 pounds for the girls.
100 pounds, Molly Knichny
HMS, Kayla Westman.
and Kayla Westman.
Molly Knichny.
Another takedown here on the boys' side for Knobloch.
Yep, 10-3. Like to see Knobloch get a turn over there.
Oh, Coach Lupkus, I don't know what happened. George Little Rock was up by 3, and now it's tied with 5 seconds left to go in the game. The girls' game here. Central Lyon girls did end up losing to Sioux Center.
They end up
tonight.
losing. Wow. They beat them.
Beat them here. Yep, split the series. Sioux Center is the 7th-ranked team in Class 4A, I do believe, after the last rankings. The Lions are 6th in 2A.
Knichny in on a front head.
Looks
Finish
like
it up,
she's-
Molly.
yeah, there, got
a
it
girl.
rocked up. Gonna settle in here, see if she can't hit the fall.
And Knobloch is going to pick up that win on that mat. 10-4.
And Molly will win by fall as well on the girls' mat.
Wins by fall for the Lions. Ethan Knobloch wins.
And I spoke too soon, Coach Lupkus. George Little Rock was shooting free throws, and they come out of the timeout. Lindsay Haken makes her free throw. They win 39-38.
Atta-way.
at Harris Lake Park, so congratulations, Coach Reed Gertis.
Now wrestling at 285 for the boys. For Okoboji HMS.
Up next for the girls at 105, Alex Flores versus Kennedy Nievin from Okoboji.
And over on the boys' side, Sam Christensen and Keyshawn Smith. Sam is putting together a pretty good year. I don't even know how many wins he has.
Did he end up winning the Parkston tournament Saturday?
I believe so.
Yes, I believe Sam.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe Sam won on Saturday over in Parkston. I asked Coach Eben if there were any good ranked wrestling over there, and he said, "Well, it's South Dakota, so once you get 5th, basically you only got to win about 3 matches to get 7th or 8th."
Oh, come on. He just likes to get his digs at Coach Knichny a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Flores gives up the takedown here.
What makes Sam Christensen a really good heavyweight is if you watch him, just how fast the kid can move his feet. He is a 285-pound wrestler, but moves his feet like a 126-pounder or 138-pounder type. He just real quick steps.
What made him a good lineman as well.
Yeah, and he's really strong. That's why I don't want to wrestle him.
Come on.
Nah, I don't think there's anybody in the room that really wants to wrestle him.
I'd like to see your brother Brad wrestle him.
No, Brad's a wimp.
Sam looking to sit out here and just
gets the fall.
Gets the fall.
I decided to retire wrestling when I would have to wrestle Dylan Winkle the days in and days out, and when he'd be on a tight waist and could scratch my back with his long arms. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh,
well, I retired after 4th grade, so.
I think I lasted till 6th.
Okay. Flores with a takedown here.
Right at the end of the period there, win by fall. Alex Flores from Central Line, Georgia Rock.
So that's going to conclude it over on the boys' side.
Yeah, Knutson will get the win by fall for Okoboji HMS.
They will win by forfeit.
By forfeit, and Stoffren will also win by forfeit. So CLGLR falls in the boys' side, 47-26.
And on the girls' side, they're going to win 62-18. Looks like we'll have some JV matches coming yet.
At this point, we have JV matches over on the boys' side. The final score of the boys' duel was Okoboji HMS 41.
It looks like maybe some girls JV as well. We're going to get going here.
41-26 Okoboji. And now wrestling on that mat for the boys from Okoboji, Jake Tosley.
And so we are on some JV matches.
Yep.
Braden Boonder. And I hear Jake Tosley.
Paulsley, I believe. On the girls' side, we have Ashlyn Knobloch and Mattingly from Okoboji HMS.
Wrestling on girls' mat, we have Ashlyn Knobloch for the Lions. And Mackenzie Mattingly for the Pioneers over on the girls' side.
Kensley Mattingly, that is, on the girls' side.
Julian, Dillard, and Cade Dodge. You guys be ready, you're up next. Dodge, Dillard, you're up next.
Boonder finds himself here on bottom. He's got to get back to his base.
Yeah, work off his belly, get back up to his base. And
Braden Boonder, freshman. One of my favorite little buddies I had in middle school wrestling. They grow up so fast.
And just see him leave the nest.
Braden started wrestling actually again when he's another one that started when he was a sophomore or a 7th grader.
And Mattingly will get the win on the girls' side here, the JV match. And looks like that's it for the girls' side. One JV match. Paulsley will get the win by fall here on the boys' side. We do have at least one more boys JV match before we move on to.
Yeah.
Excuse me, winning one match and losing one match. Sorry, Lions. We wish Coach Donovan and his crew of coaches and wrestlers, we wish you good luck. We'll see you down the road to the Pioneers. And the Central Lyon Georgia Little Rock girls will come into the last round wrestling the West Lyon girls.
Don't think they'll probably start the next duel for the girls until this boys JV matches are
Yeah.
done, I believe, is how we'll do it.
Probably run into a little time constraint, won't we?
Yeah, a few
Even
of
though
them. Depends on what weight class
they
they
did
start
bump
at.
that down to a half hour.
It's only a half an hour. I think
Yeah.
we'll be okay. We did run into it at the conference tournament, but we should be okay here.
So Julian Dillard for CLGLR and I did not catch the name.
Well, it's not coming up either on track.
It is Julian Dillard and Cade Dodge.
Cade Dodge.
I did say earlier I would look this up, and all three of these schools for the girls' side will be in Sioux Center for their regional this Friday, 4 p.m. start. Tickets are on sale now. Tickets are all digital. I don't know if you can go buy tickets in cash anywhere anymore, but definitely can for postseason events.
Where at Sioux City is it? Or that's Sioux
Center.
Center.
Sioux Center High School. Yep.
Sioux
Now
Center.
2 classes.
Yeah.
There are 18 schools, I do believe, at this regional for girls. Though some of them, obviously, like West Lyon, only bringing a handful of girls.
Yep.
Makes that number not quite as large as you would think it would be. Though our girls, the conference girls tournament, not that much smaller than what the boys conference tournament. We only run it on 2 mats, but it's a little bit smaller, but not horribly too small compared.
Yeah. On Thursday they'll run.
On Thursday over in Sioux Center we'll run 4 mats. Yep. Though we don't, the 4th mat rarely gets used.
Yeah, they usually shut it down pretty.
That's more used for a warming up.
Yeah.
That's actually, it's nice to have the conference tournament Thursday night, and then they go right into the regional then in the same location.
Same location, yeah.
As someone who has to set up and tear down for wrestling meets, that would make me happy. So, and Sioux Center has great facilities in order to do that.
Yeah,
I mean, they got a lot of room.
They do.
Like you can wrestle 4 mats in a lot of places, and what as a fan, from a fan aspect, you don't understand. But for example, MOC has a gym the size to run 4 mats.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
But the space down low as a wrestler and as a coach at Sioux Center is so nice.
Yes.
They
put their home side stands out.
Yep.
On the floor because it's a separated. There's a mezzanine level to their gym if you've ever been there. Most of our fans have probably been there, but they open the entire mezzanine up and half of the floor. So they have 4 mats, and then they have a large area around the mats.
Yep.
It's also a little bit wider than most schools behind the basketball.
Yep.
And it's just like I just look at that for warm up space and just you're just kind of not on top of each other, and it'd be a great location.
Boy, Coach Postman's up walking around with a microphone down there. I'm not really sure what is going on.
Stage side.
He's
on
the mat. I don't know. Maybe you could see him on our camera here. He was on the mat. He's giving the business to someone down there.
Are we getting a mat side interview with Coach Konieczny?
He's yelling at Beak over there. Shaking his
head.
Typical
He's not happy.
Oh, he didn't get the last word in.
The Duners are going at it down there.
Be careful there.
Coach Cooper is just walking away. He hasn't experienced too many Postma-isms down there.
If you're in an argument with Coach Postma, you can be right.
You can be right. You just can't.
Just don't try to fight your rightness to him.
You just have the internal satisfaction knowing you're right and letting him think he's right.
Even though he knows he's wrong.
Yep. I mean, he does claim to have a 98% accuracy rate on all things. You don't get to 98% by admitting you're wrong. I'm just saying.
Oh.
In the football van, it's closer to 100. I'm not, you don't get to ride those, Coach Lupkis. And
no.
It's early to go set up. It's definitely darn near 100 for him.
Dillard.
The only argument you lose, though, is one you don't have.
That is true. That is true.
Dillard's got this 5-3 lead. Back to wrestling. 5-3 lead. 20 seconds left. Ooh, looks like we're going to have a full Nelson, so that's going to give one more to Dillard, so that's going to go 6-3.
Well, the last time I introduced our trainer for helping us out, doing such a great job, he got too much business after that, right, Austin?
Yeah.
Representing Avera Medical, Austin Benda. How about a nice
Yeah, last time we were in this building for wrestling, there was quite a bit of quite a bit of medical needs.
last weekend, a couple tough situations. We're very thankful you were here, so thank you.
I do believe this will be our last JV match as well. I'm thinking we should be able to move right into our final duel of the evening, which will be CLGLR and West Lyon.
Ooh.
Wow. Kind of changed the outcome of this match here real quick.
Oh.
That concludes our second round of Siouxland Conference duels, with the Pioneers of Okoboji, Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn defeating the Lions of CLGLR 53-26. Congratulations to Coach Dow and his crew winning both matches tonight. We'll see you down the road, Coach. Good luck to you and your wrestlers. Coach Dow.
Take a short break here in between duels, and we'll be back.
We thank the Okoboji fans for their attendance, and please drive safely going home. And again, we wish Coach Dow good luck.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
.62, Coach, 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
.62, Coach. 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
Back here at Central Lyon as we are going to get set here for our last duel of the evening. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or start these live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. West Lyon going to start with some forfeits here. Wins by forfeits, that is, as the Lions are open until 1:44.
Bonson gets a forfeit. Bowett gets a forfeit.
We started the boys at 1:26. The girls will start at 1:15. That's going to be the same thing on the girls, except the opposite. Brooklyn Van Hollen going to go out, get a forfeit at 1:15. I think West Lyon has 3 girls wrestling tonight. So Raya Kelderman at 1:20 wins by forfeit.
So here we go, a first match for the CLGLR West Lyon at 144 pounds. You got Trace Drakey of West Lyon and Gavin Benoit of CLGLR.
For West Lyon is Trace Drakey. And for the Lions, Gavin Benoit.
Over on the girls' side, Michelin Sedan will go out to win by forfeit at 1:25.
The computer says that Central Lyon is red and West Lyon is green for this match. I'm not sure why, but that's the way it is.
Well, you can easily switch it, Dwayne, just by a button, but we'll just
go with what he says.
Yeah. I'm not going to run down there and show him how to do it.
Again, an argument he won without even trying.
Yeah.
West Lyon will win by forfeit at 1:30.
Stating the obvious.
Now we're going to go double forfeit at 1:35 for the girls' side.
And on the boys' side, Drakey did end up getting a takedown there. 3-0. Drakey leads.
Brings us to 140.
And Lucy
Konitschke will be your winner by forfeit. That's two forfeits for her tonight.
You're just going to bump people around here to get all forfeits at on this girls' mat? I'm not really sure.
Then why with the reversal?
West Lyon wins by forfeit at 1:45 for the girls.
Ellie Coy will win by forfeit. Looks like, they bumped Briley Nelson up out of that.
I believe there might be some maneuvering going on for Friday for seeding.
Gotcha. So, boys match, 3-2. Drakey has that lead with that takedown that he got early in that period. Gavin ended up getting a reversal. So we are going to go into the second period with Drakey with a 3-2 lead. Barring some quick, 3-2.
Actually, I got a match now on the girls' side on the west side. Matt Aubrey Benz for Central Lyon Georgia Little Rock versus Adeline Knobloch from West Lyon.
So Benoit is going to defer. Drakey is going to go down. Hard chop by Benoit. Gets Drakey's front of his body down. Now follows up with the breakdown of the hips. Benoit again with that wrist ride. Trying to put it across the back. Drakey sits out with it, so you're going to want to see Gavin try to, get his hips towards his head there.
.43 seconds to go in the first period on the girls' match. Still tied up at 0. Both girls just hand fighting.
Gavin's a little out of position. Drakey's gaining some ground with that front head. He's got a control of Benoit's elbow. So it'll be hard for Gavin to really do anything in this position with his elbow so deep. Drakey doing a good job of facing. Don't do that, Gavin. Don't try to muscle his way. We're going to call it a stalemate.
.0-0 here on the girls' side after the first period.
West Line was choice. They deferred. Aubrey chooses top for Central Line.
Again, Benoit gonna get a full period of riding here. I almost said riding time, but this ain't college, huh?
Aubrey will give up the 1 point for locked hands.
Speaking of college, nice to see old Ja'Cory Teamer back in the lineup,
Yeah,
huh?
he put a
man,
pretty dominant win over Sasso the other night too.
I
was not I figured he'd win, but I didn't figure he'd win that.
Sasso is he's kind of a shell of himself after his little accident, but old Ja'Cory Teamer, man.
Yeah,
he's a tough guy. Him and Michael Caliendo, my favorite two Hawkeyes, man. Gavin Benoit goes down. Ooh, he's going to catch a locked hands. He's got a free move to do what you need. Yeah, we're going to call that one back. So Drakey did touch his hands there on that little sit out to a switch.
Pizza, $1 a slice. Pork sandwich, $1 per sandwich. Pork nachos, $3. Go and get them, cheap.
So through this all, Benoit's got a 4-3 lead.
Aubrey here. Aubrey here with the turn, looking for settle in for the pin here. And she will avenge a loss from the conference tournament. Aubrey Benjer, winner by fall.
I also saw the other night, last week, Thursday, that Aubrey Benz defeated Precious Credit, too, of Sioux Center. So she has avenged both of those losses.
Yeah, I think she's beat her now twice this year.
Yep,
Lost one.
Are they 2? No, they're 2-2, I believe, right?
Are they 2-2?
Yeah, they're 2-2. Because
Godperson goes out to get
forfeit.
235. Win by forfeit.
Now we're
little Molly getting her forfeit.
Molly Konitschke wins by forfeit. I guess we can go watch them win by forfeit, get their hand raised here as the boys are going through blood time. Stat of the evening, you ready for this one? Central Line boys lead Sioux Center boys 14-6. 6.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter over in Sioux Center.
Wow. Whoa.
Playing pretty well.
Yeah, good to see.
Alex Flores gets a win by forfeit at 105. Now Jada Pletsky wins by forfeit at 110.
And
that'll do it.
So we got Minute 10 left on the boys' side. Quick little slide by. Gets 3 takedown. Gavin, slick. Stretch him out. Stretch him out.
Stretch him out, but
Stretch him out. Keep your foot locked.
Drakey's looking to get out the back here.
Yep.
We'll get the.
So Drakey's going to get the reversal, so it's going to be 7-5. 45 seconds left. Remember, we saw in the first match with Drakey, he's a great cradler.
Yep.
So Gavin, you better flatten out and better cover his. Drakey's going to cut him.
To cut him. Needs a takedown here at the end.
Yep.
Good job. I'd also like to take a moment to announce another special announcement. Coach Jager of the CLGLR girls was recently named the Iowa Wrestling and Officials Coaches Association Northwest Region Coach of the Year for girls wrestling in Iowa.
So it's 15 seconds left, 8-5. Gavin Benoit has the lead over here. He has not been warned for stalling. There's his first warning.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Gavin.
There's your 3.
Gavin. You got to be smart. And the 2 back points, so Drakey's going to win that one in the last 10 seconds. Got to know where you're at, Gavin. Got to know the situation.
Yeah.
It's a learning moment.
It's going to bring us to 150 for Central Lyon. Reagan Hashey versus Greeley Kirkfleet.
Hashey, quick takedown.
Greeley Kirkfleet. And for the Lions, Reagan Hashey.
Hashey going to cut him, go after another takedown. 6-1. Soon to be 9-1. Hashey does have the cradle locked up. Looking for some points to turn.
Here. Yeah.
Imagine by how I know how strong Hashey is, I would imagine that cradle is very tight.
Yeah.
Hashey is
at the end of football. What was he weighing?
What was he? Probably just
175.
Yeah, 70, 75-ish. Hashey played center on our football team.
150-pounder playing center.
Well, if you knew how tough he was.
Yeah, no.
It does make the 2-pound allowance and never having to make the 150 does make a little bit of a difference here as well as the in descent plans. That changed, I believe, was this year,
yeah,
correct?
that changed as well, yep. So in order to get your 2-pound growth allowance, you always had to make scratch weight. So actually, I don't know, maybe some of you guys don't know this, but at January 1st, come the new calendar year, they allow the wrestlers to give a 2-pound growth allowance through the season. So, for example, at the beginning of the year, the weight class is 138 pounds. That's what you have to make for the weight. That's what they call scratch weight. And then after January 1st, that weight class essentially turns into 140.
Yep.
So in order to get your 2 pounds, you could only declare it at one weight class, and you would have to make scratch weight in order to get your 2 pounds. Well, now they took that away, and now you can make, for example, 152 is a weight that they need to make for 150. You don't need to make scratch in order to get your 2 pounds there anymore.
So up next, we got Cale Schipper from Central Lyon versus Justice Luthold from West Lyon here.
Well, I'll get to my point in between the matches here.
About why don't they just
change the weight classes?
Yeah, I don't. I'm okay with the 2-pound growth allowance because if those guys are cutting pretty hard, it's in just naturally just to kind of grow. But I don't know if I agree with them not having to make scratch weight. I feel like that defeats the purpose.
Yeah. At that point, you just have different weight classes.
Yeah, and I don't know.
And they're all scratch at that point.
Yeah, there's been a lot of changes in wrestling lately that I mean, I'm still not – I don't know how for sure on board I am with this whole 3-point takedown and the 4-point near fall. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to reward offense, and they're trying to, get action. But I don't know. In college, I'm okay with it because in college, takedowns are so much harder to come by.
Yeah.
And, don't get me wrong, there's situations here in high school where takedowns are, you find good wrestlers, but, there's also situations that happen in high school wrestling all the time where a kid gets thrown feet to back, and, next thing you know, you're in a 7-point hole.
Yeah.
That used to be a 5-point hole. And now, you can claw your way back by more points, but, I don't know. It's just.
Luthold with the takedown here.
I feel like they're doing so many things to initiate action by not making it freestyle.
Yeah.
If you want more action on your feet, then make it freestyle.
Freestyle, yep.
We are actually the only country that wrestles folk style.
Shipper's going to defer to start the second. Luthold will pick neutral.
This is good movement by Cale Shipper here. I like the way he started that first 10 seconds of that period. Just the way he moved, he was passing elbows.
Yeah.
That's where Cale needs to be. Yeah, he's got to keep facing him on the bottom there, but.
Luthold with the arm control here, looking to get to the other side and run it. Does have that pretty tight.
Yep. Gets the West Point locked up and gets the fall.
Looks like West Lyon's going to be open at 165. So Tynan Shipper will be your winner by forfeit.
So 175 pounds here, and the Lions are going to send out KT.
This is 75.
And West Lyon is going to be open here as well.
Forfeit for the Lions at 175.
Brings us to 190, where West Lyon was open the first duel, and it appears that they are going to be open this one as well. And so we are going to go into 215 with Ethan Naublock and Jackson Vermeer.
Jamie Van receives a forfeit for the Lions.
At 190, Jamie Vinoy will win by forfeit.
And at the top, at 215-pound weight class, for West Lyon, Jackson Vermeer. And for the Lions, Ethan Naublock.
Again, as we said earlier, Cale Harmon, who usually mans this 215 weight class for the Lions, is
homesick.
Homesick today. A lot of sickness going around. I know that I'm at GLR during the days, but there's been a lot of kids out of school at GLR, and my wife sends me the absentee slip from Central Lyon, and there's a lot of kids out from CL too. Jeff.
Yeah, my wife has been the nurse up at the school here, and I don't remember what she said she saw yesterday, but it was drastically less today than yesterday.
It was nonstop. My daughter was one of them that she saw.
Yeah, a lot of puking, a lot of headaches, a lot of stuff coming around. So.
Mine is just an ear infection that I had to go in there and tell her to tough it out for the day.
Suck it up.
I did tell her if she went home she couldn't watch any TV, so I'll go back to school.
Yeah, things get a lot tougher. They get tougher when you tell them that, huh?
Yeah, it's not so easy to go home if you're going to go home and just sit in your room.
Read a book. Still tied at zeros here at the first. Both guys just kind of feeling each other out, looking for their shot.
Trading off shot attempts.
Yeah. Oh, lat drop.
Yeah, nice little lat drop by Vermeer. Feeling Knobloch pressuring in. And
yeah. So when that push and pull kind of comes into play, and you feel that either release of pressure and you just drop it. Head snap, just heavy on the hands, heavy on the head. See if either can finish a single here.
Short time.
Get up. 9 seconds.
Come on. Come on. Come on. You don't have time to wait, Ethan. Got to finish that quicker.
Yeah.
You have Coach Bauman of West Lyon telling his kid to realize the time left and to not give that up, and you have Coach Eben yelling at his kid to tell him, hurry up, understand your time. You don't have enough time to waste, or you don't have any time to waste.
You don't have time to look at his shoelace and see if they're in time.
Yeah. So I believe Knobloch went down. Start of the second. Vermeer gets the cradle hooked up, goes straight back, and gets the fall.
You want to talk about our upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network? Or not tomorrow, but Thursday, we have 7th and 8th grade girls basketball versus West Lyon, 4:15 start time in the Activity Center. We also will have the Sioux Lyon Conference Boys Wrestling Tournament live from Sioux Center, 5 o'clock start time for that. Then on Monday, February 3rd, we have 7th and 8th girls basketball again, this time with Boyden Hall at 4:15. And Tuesday, 1 week from today, basketball with Unity Christian, both JV and girls, boys and girls will start at 4:30. Girls varsity at 6, boys varsity to follow.
Up next at 285, Sam Christensen from Central Lyon versus Phil Potabom
of West Lyon, and this will be our last match of the evening. The rest will be
forfeits.
The rest will be forfeits, yeah.
Sam, quick takedown. Gets right to a bar. He's going to
looking
circle
for that
the head.
wrist, and just run the head.
He's got to go elbow to ear, Sam. Elbow to ear. There you go. And gets the pin.
Fall.
27 seconds.
37.
Oh, 37, excuse me.
That'll do it. West Lyon will take their 3 forfeits, or I think they have all these weights covered.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they'll get 18 more points to get the win tonight.
Vierick, Anderson, and Martin.
And then that will end up with conference duels and a tie between Boyden Hall, Rock Valley, Okoboji HMS, and West Lyon in first place this year. We'll see who can come away with the tournament title on Thursday over in Sioux Center.
CLGLR is defending.
CLGLR
They
somehow
won
the tournament last year.
Yeah.
Nobody would have said that going in, including the coaches.
No.
At one point, I believe they looked up and they were like, "Oh, we're leading."
Yeah.
And then later in the meet, like, oh, we're going to win this thing.
Yeah.
Receives the forfeit for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I remember I was coming home from Hinton for that wrestling meet. I'm like,
Yeah, Jeff and I were calling it last year. We're just like, this is really going to be it.
All right, well, we'll take a quick break here and be back with post-game show here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them. My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff. Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Seabird Foltz, local, true, insurance, real estate, all for you.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
Welcome back here at Central Lyon High School. as we conclude our last conference duels of the year. Take an opportunity to remind everyone to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. Next up for both of these squads, all these squads, not just Central Lyon George Little Rock, but all the girls squads, they will be in Sioux Center on Friday for their state qualifying tournament, while the boys will be in Sioux Center on Thursday, all three of these teams, as they will be at the Siouxland Conference tournament this Thursday. Upcoming events for us here on the CL Broadcast Network. Again, Thursday, January 30th, we have 7th and 8th grade girls basketball versus West Lyon, 4:15 start time. And also on Thursday, we will be broadcasting that Siouxland Conference boys wrestling tournament from Sioux Center. We will start wrestling at 5 on Thursday. Then on Monday, February 3rd, we have 7th and 8th grade girls basketball versus Boyden Hall at 4:15. And Tuesday, after a long hiatus, we haven't had a home basketball game in a couple of weeks. We come back a week from today. We have Unity Christian here in Rock Rapids, JV boys in the Activity Center at 4:30, JV girls here in the gym at 4:30, and then the varsity girls at 6 o'clock here in the gym, followed by the varsity boys. I want to thank Adam Topp and Coach Mitch Lupkus for joining me tonight. Mitch will be joining me on Thursday for the conference tournament. I also want to thank our sponsors. We cannot thank them enough as they have provided us with the funds to do all these live broadcasts. So if you, when you see these go to these businesses, be sure to thank them. They are Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaper Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. For everyone here in Rock Rapids, I'm Jeff Cruz signing off, and we'll see you next time.